Hi, I'm Liron. I'm a co-founder of Placeit, the first ever SDK for indie developers. Placeit is a dynamic product placement tool that places different labels on objects that are already in the scene. And that refers to all kinds of 3D games, such as AR, VR, consoles, and PC. So, how does it work? Our SDK contains dozens of white label 3D models. The developer places them wherever he sees fit, and they actively search our servers for relevant textures. The products can be anything, soda cans, appliances, and any other product. In this demo, you can see on the right, on the right you can see the number of a counter. Okay, it does work. The counter that counts the number of ads watched by this lovely lady. And you can also see the ads changing dynamically, or the soda can and whatever. We all know what product placement is. They've been using it in TV and movies forever. So why would brands want to use Placeit to publish their product? First of all is the obvious reason, branding, raising brand awareness. The second reason is demand. There's a constantly growing demand of ad space. Wherever people are looking at, advertisers would want to put ads on. So video games are obviously unutilized ad space. I don't think that a gamer would appreciate a billboard in the middle of the desert, but I don't think he would mind if his cell phone was branded. Another thing is data. Obviously, we use verticals that are not commonly associated with product placements, such as age, gender, and location. And by using Raycast, if you know what it is, I guess you do, you can also get the information about what you're looking at and at what proximity, if at all, and for how long. This is also a product placement for everyone, not only for big companies. Even a local chain can publish, let's say, a pizza in Chicago for local gamers in Chicago. So that was the advertiser point of view. What about the developer? This is Ted. Ted is an indie game developer during the night. But during the day is an analyst for a well-known bank. What does Ted need in order to make his passion his livelihood? Well, Ted needs money. He can't sell his games for too much, because he can't compete with the AAA games, and he can't sell it for too little, because he needs to gain something out of it. He can obviously use an ad network, but it only works on mobile and generates really little revenue. So, or he can use Placeit. With Placeit, Ted and millions of his friends, indie developers, can generate revenue, real revenue, and even make their livelihood their passion, and roll in the door. Thank you.
Very nice. All right, so no industry is safe from advertising, and somebody has to take their money, and she's going to do it. We have time for a question or two.
This is an interesting idea. How well are you integrated into the advertising, ad buying networks that are going on? Because how likely are you to get money for my game? Is where I'm going.
We expect to be highly likely, but we're in really early stages of development. So we'll have a product in 4 months or so, hopefully. And then we'll start the marketing process. We have a strategy that, first of all, going to raise indie game developers that will implement the SDK, and then we'll approach the branding.
So to be clear, you're going to provide the ad inventory to your customers? Is that how that works?
We're going to what?
Are you providing the ad inventory? Are you going to partner with the brands?
Yes.
So you'll go to Coca-Cola and say, we want to sell your brand to our customers.
Exactly. It's going to be a system, a cycle.
And you would do a rev share? Is that how it would work?
Yes,
or would you
exactly.
license?
Yes, we're going to get the money and pay for the developer.
Okay, and then your target audience is indie developers, small developers?
In the beginning, indie developers, and in 4 years, we're seeing the company as also AAA companies.
Got it.
It's a fascinating thing. You need to get superstars paid, but sales is going to be the trick, right?
Yeah.
More so than the technology, is having all the money and paying these developers. So fantastic presentation. Good work.
Thank you.